Have you guys ever wondered what Stereo Madness geometry that's its first main level? But what if I made the level super hard? Well, that's what I'm gonna do today. Let's find a copyable of Stereo Madness. Okay. It might be down here. And here we go. Here I am. I'm now gonna be buffing Stereo Madness. Okay, first, that jump is way too easy. Look, even if it's a triple spike, that's still way too easy. So, let's make a quadruple spike. Okay. Let's see if this is possible. Okay. Yes, it's possible. Okay, copy paste it and then okay, I'm gonna make a club step monster. We need to make this boy nice and wide. Alright. So I'm gonna add this little guy. Okay, and then use slopes to make his okay. I'm adding this guy. I don't know what I'm gonna name him, but I'm gonna name this guy Everybody say hello to Bobby. And guys, you know Bobby's a stealing. Yep, he's possible. Now, for this jump, let's just remove this spike and think this is possible, but just a frame perfect. That's too hard, I think. Move it a bit. Okay, it's still too hard, so deselect. Okay, that jump. Okay, now I'm failing this jump. Bobby, let me get past. Remember, Bobby. Bobby, you're too hard. I'm skipping you ahead. Yep, that's possible, but yeah. I'm going to make another club step guy. Oh yeah, that's slightly impossible. So yeah, let's move this guy up. No. Let's make another cool club step monster. Okay, this one's going to have pink eyes. But okay, now. Yep, that's possible, but now. I might do some inspiration from Polar Guys. You know, here we have to tap it, but here we don't. But in here we don't tap it because you die. This is a before saw, and now this. And this is an afterthought. So now you have to get up with avoiding those mini spikes. What's this part is empty. What's I add here? You know what, I'm gonna do some inspirations from Deadlocked or from Vortrox's super buffing series. You know, like in Deadlocked it randomly just goes into wave and then back to cube again. We're going to add that in Stereo Hardness right now. Okay, put bunch of slopes. Okay, I'm going to make it change into wave and back to cube again. Yep, that's good. Now for this. I'm going to be evil and add a triple spike jump. Alright, now we'll close that so nobody can cheat. Now might be evil, just do this when needed, just like Vortrox in his super buffing series. Going to make it change into mini cube and then back to normal cube. Yep, that's possible, but I'm going to be evil. About a quadruple spike, because that can't be a single spike jump. Whoa. I just was wondering, where did that spike go? But let's do another club step monster. Okay, and okay. For this one, I'm going to add some blue eyes. Okay. And then I'm going to name this guy. Gilbert. Everyone, say hello to Gilbert. And yep, he's a club step monster. Yep, but for here, ooh. I'm like going to add this little guy as a another club step monster. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be him. Okay, I'm going to add this little guy here. And then, oh, what's I name him? I know, just like Vortrox, we're going to name him Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald. Everybody say hello to Fitzgerald. Okay. Gonna shrink this so it's not that big. And then for this, I know I'm gonna add spikes. Now okay, oh, this is easy. I'm just going to add those, remove those spikes. Get on this without hit. I think this is possible, but a frame perfect. Like where you hit this. Wait, let me turn ignore damage off. Yep, just like this. Now for this, Vortrox super buffing series. This in here. Oh, there'll be like those spikes. Wait, I need to add so you go to mini portal. I haven't tested if it's possible yet. This is impossible, so we're just gonna move those slabs up. And spikes again. Up you go, spikes. Wait, this is not work, dude. Then how did Vortrox do in his super buffing series and I can't? Okay, I had to take more use of those fake spikes and yeah, alright. No, I'm adding this everywhere now. Okay, I'm going to add this. You can't go in, so you don't just go down. You change back to normal size. delete those, and again, I'm gonna take more use of those fake spikes. Okay, I think this might be a little bit too hard, but not bad. Yes, that's possible, but you need to hit a frame perfect. Okay, I'm going to add those. Okay, that is way too hard, but yeah, I'm keeping it. Just like Vortrox, those spikes. Okay. Okay, that is technically impossible, so we're just gonna nerf it a bit. How about make that spike a fake spike? So by the way, this is now not a frame perfect. Oh yeah, but it still is. No! Yep, we go just like that. Yep, that is possible. Again. Just add those like mini spikes. But here I'm not. Oh, so I keep this the same then? Actually, no. I'm going to make a guy here. I'm going to make a spike guy. And you know who he is going to be. So he is going to be Spicky the Spike. Everybody say hello to Spicky the Spike. Put his name so everyone knows. This part's pretty easy. You just sit and go to the sip. We're not having that in this level. For this, I'm going to add a bunch of ceiling of spikes. It's like this. Inspired off Vortrox's superbuffing series. Superbuffing, 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 superbuffing. Yeah, at least. Well, he only did 9 superbuffing videos. That's from Stereo Madness to Cycles. Is he not going to do super buffing series anymore? Cycle's going to be the last super buffing series he has ever done. Okay, let's keep copy pasting those spikes out. Well, we know it's impossible to jump onto the top, so I'm going to put here red pads. So that's impossible, but what happens if I would move this up a bit? No, we don't want that pad to go up. We'll have those. See if it's now possible. That is way too... Nope. We don't want any pets. So... Okay, house Vicky. That is impossible, so yeah. Yeah, moved it up. Okay, now it's time for our sip part. You know what? We're not making it change into a sip. We're going to make it change into a wave. So now what I'm going to add is the back on track side is silent back on track. No, we don't want that block to be here. And then just put some spikes here. Okay. I'm gonna save that part. So now you're gonna change back in. You're going to change back into sip. You cannot miss any of the portals. So we're just going to like. You must go in this gap. Make this, and then I'm going to add a saw blade. You can't get past this. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, let's put this down and make this. We're not making it a 1-block straight fly. Can make it 2 blocks. Yep, we got it. Okay. Now this. It's a 2-block straight fly. Made this straight fly structure. For this sip, I'm just going to add some saw blades where you have to dodge. Because if you hit any of them, you die. Now for this part, I feel like I'm gonna do some trolling. Here, dodge those. Okay. Okay, now. Careful now. You must start one of those saw blades, because you're gonna die. Yep, just here. Alright. Alright. This part is now. Oh my god, I keep on placing this here. I might do some inspirations from Firework. Like you have to dodge one of those like orbs, or else you go up and down and you die. Now. Saw blades. Let's just add saw blades everywhere. So now people think it's a troll. I'm gonna add a straight fly. And then you go back to cube. Go down the hallway. Oh, it's gonna take me like all day. Hopefully this won't take me all day. Okay, so now it's quite empty here. Well, I'm just going to add a person here. And you know who it is. It's Theo. everyone, say hello to Dio. And yep, Dio has two brothers. So now, yep, we got this now. We scale it. Now for this is, yep, it's quite similar. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave the first coin the same how it is. Because I'm quite happy about how the first coin is. So that, in fact, were it's far away, and how is it only the first coin? I'm gonna be evil for this part. So now when it goes red like this, I'm going to make it change into robot. And yep. Okay, this is Zio, so. Yep, and that is, yep. Now we're on to the red part. And yep, I'm going to add Zio's brother. I'm going to add Zio's brother. Which is they need, the ice can't be is the same color. Huh? Where's his mouth? Oh yeah, I forgot his mouth. So we're gonna copy paste his. We must hey, oop, his mouth doesn't need to be complete. And this is Des. Everyone say hello to Des, the second brother of Dio. And I'm going to add this as my coordinate. And then he's going to be okay. Okay, and you must keep it up for that death. And then put spikes here. Okay, make this, I'm going to make this as a quadruple spike. Dude, come on. What is wrong with Rob Top? Like, look, what is this? Come on, Rob Top. This why? Why would he do this? I need be evil for you. 'Cause What are you keep doing here? Okay, why is this spike here? Oh, and yeah, we'll definitely talk about this triple spike. It's like the hardest part of Stereo Madness. But you know what? I'm gonna do the high distance a robot can jump in 1 times speed. And that's robot's quadruple spike. Copy paste it. And then just rotate it round. What? What's the start position? Like, why is it? Yep, that is too hard, I guess. But not bad. You know what? How about I move this up a bit? Still impossible. Yep, and then that is final. Anyways, let's add a spike here. Now let's just leave those 2 jumps. If you jump too high, you launch into the spike and you die. If you're the robot, I meant the cube, it's impossible to die to this one. No, why do I add a spike? Go away, spike. Okay. Okay, now for this part, I'm going to add this. But look, I'm halfway through the red part, and then the final zip part, and then I'm done with the level. And then, but I'm not quite done yet. And yeah, we'll talk about this. We need to, cause you know there's a swag where you can skip this. Let's just leave this and. Oh, come on, Rob Top, you're being so sus. Like, this is all this is lazy. And then, yep. Okay, and oh no, don't tell me this is another triple spike. Well, we're gonna do the same here as the robot. Oh. Okay, we're gonna copy paste this and move those upwards. Rotate them. Okay. Yep, that is 6 spikes, but let's. No blocks. Go away, blocks. Now. Oh. And even why am I adding spikes? Let's just turn swipe mode off. So now. Oh, yeah. With this is a triple spike. You know what? I'm going to add a spike here. So I think it's possible to jump up to with a robot from here to here. And you know what? I'm going to add Spicky's second brother here, which is Theo. But yet Theo's feeling quite sad because put his name here. Okay, I'm almost done with this red part. Man, let's just add a start position and then a robot portal. Why am I? Nope, that's impossible. So how about this? Yep, that's possible. Or come on the zip part and look, I'm almost done with the level. And you know what that means? You know what, I'm going to just add when this video is almost over, if we're almost done with the level, I'm not gonna do the official showcase because what they normally do when like Miggy like buffs nerfs the GD levels and Vortrox super buffs levels. Well, some of them look like extreme demons. But you know what, how about I add Theo's and that's his third brother, because they have a third brother. Okay. Okay, here I am. Let's go to those invisible blocks. Oh, yep. And this is, and his name is, guess his name. Wait, no, we can't have the eyes black, can we? Because we can't see Metri then. He still has blue eyes, just like Zio and Des. And then I'm going to copy paste again to make Metri's mouth. Okay, what is your mouth? Yep. Okay. So now I'm going to just wait, guys. I'll be right there. So I'm going to So now let's just add keep it up. Everybody say greetings, Metri. Okay, so did this sit part not bad? Now you might have saw this extreme demon face and this arrow. That's because I made a coin route, a really hard one. That's impossible, so let's just get rid of those guys. You see how hard it is? Don't believe me. It'll be super hard if I'm turning Stereo Hardness into the hardest level ever. I'm gonna just turn ignore damage. Yeah, that's the coin route. So now, you see how hard this coin route is? That's because I added some. I'm gonna add some straight fly structure, because why not? Don't believe me? I'm still doing it. Am I evil? Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. So I'm gonna just put text saying coin way. Shrink it. And now if people want to get the coin, they can just go up here. Anyways, we don't care about the coin because, yeah, it's mainly the hardest part. Yeah, whatever. Let's focus on the normal route. I'm going to add some bad boys here. But if you go for the normal route, you add a straight fly. Bet this video is getting kind of long, so yeah, I'm just gonna save it up. Okay, I'm going to do some club step monsters. Straight fly club step monsters. Man, it's 2 blocks straight fly, not 1 block, so yeah. Let's just focus on and this guy. Okay, I told. Okay, this guy is going with green eyes. Nope. Okay, add some disuse of those mini spikes. Wait, why did I just delete? Oh yeah, that's supposed to be mini spike. I'll bring this guy down. I meant bring this guy up, not bring it down, because we don't want a layer, do we? No, oh my. This guy is going with normal yellow eyes because... Oh, I said blocks, not orbs. Okay. No, oh my god, I keep placing blocks. I'm just silly placing blocks in wrong places. No, we can't have a missing ground spike, just like in base after base. Okay, we're just gonna... move him up once. Okay. We're making 2 blocks straight fly. See, this one can be 1 block. But anyway, this is going to be a mini one. Okay, then let's add a mini portal. Sorry, a medicine. And then let's add a Wave portal. This one you go back to full size. Legendary guy. Alright. Okay. Actually, I'm almost done with the level, so yeah. Okay. And yay, I'm done with the level. Yay. So yay, I'm done with the whole level. Well, hopefully you guys had a great day watching this. And I'll see you soon when I verify it.